You're muted.
There we go. Now you can hear me, right?
Hurrah! What's up?
Not so much. I had a unusual day today. I had a power failure on my cable, and my internet was down. So,
Whoa! What was the power? Get off me! The power failure was on your internet. Get
and the TV cable TV, we couldn't see it, watch it. So the guy had to
get.
come over and fix it on the pole because the wires are kind of worn out. So he fixed everything.
Okay.
All right, what happened to you today?
Well, all is good now. You're good now.
Yeah. What happened to you?
Okay, remember, I'm not staying up here long. I'm not staying up here long. I say this because my phone's gonna die and I'm gonna jump down in the chat. But remember that girl I was complaining about?
Yeah.
Okay, it's been 4 weeks or 5 weeks, right?
Yeah.
She called off again yesterday. They still kept her damn ass. She's
Oh,
still there. In 5 weeks or 4 weeks, she showed up. This is her fifth time showing up with full-time hours.
jeez.
That's 5 days a week. So 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 5 is 25. She's attended a total of 5 times of work in that span of time. 20 days or 25 days.
Hmm.
So yesterday, I said, I'm not working with her tomorrow. If she shows up, she better be gone. Nope. Showed up today, nothing. Didn't talk to her, nothing. Didn't say sorry for not showing up, nothing. What was her excuse? I couldn't get an Uber driver. That's a lie. That's bull crap. Couldn't get an Uber driver. Do you know how many people drive Uber?
Yo, yeah. A lot of
No
them.
matter what, they're picking you up. And if
Yeah.
it's they can charge you more, but they're going to pick you up. The roads were clear yesterday. I was so mad. So anyways, I've come to the conclusion, once I move out of this house in the next 2 or 3 months, I'm starting up my own business. I'm going to pick my prices. I'm going to charge $30 an hour. I'm going to start a cleaning business. I'm going to pick my hours. I'm going to pick my prices. I'm going to pick where I go to clean. I know the economy is not that great, but I'm going to be my own boss. I'm tired of being dog shit on the bottom of somebody else's shoes. Yesterday too, on top of her not showing up, yesterday I closed the cooler. I thought was going down, the main cooler with all the raw meats in it, hamburger
Yeah.
meat, chicken, steaks. I was going to be a dick and not tell nobody. I called the stock guy and I said, the main store manager closed last night. I said, Austin to the deli. He said, yeah, what's up? I said, look at that. He said, what? I said, look at that right there. He said, what am I looking at? I said, the temperature. It's at 59 degrees. I said, the cooler's warm. It's going down. He said, okay, I'm going to have to talk to Matt. I said, good. You go ahead. I don't got nothing to say to that man. I ain't saying 2 words to that man. Nope. And if it weren't on my sheet that I was responsible to check the temperature of the cooler, I'd have let the motherfucker go down and I'd have let him lose hundreds of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars. I was ticked. How do you facilitate a company and run a business, facilitate a business? And when your employees come to you and say, this person is unreliable, I don't want them there, but you continue to allow them to not show up all of their shifts, and then you just make your employees more mad. No, I'm going to start my own business. No, I'm not working for somebody like that.
But you have to have money to
Nope.
have
Here's the
something to
thing.
rely on though before you first start up.
Well, yeah. So basically, what I'm going to do is keep my job full time. After I get out of work, I'm going to establish clientele. So I will advertise and promote myself. I'll a lot of times, like grocery stores have bulletin boards and stuff, coffee shops.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to put my name and my phone number, and I'm going to advertise what I do, which will be cleaning services.
Yeah.
Hope to God it takes off, because I know the economy's not in a good spot. I know eggs are
But
expensive.
here's the thing though. The economy might be bad, but other people might like the idea because they're gonna have to work a lot and they need someone to clean. So you might take off of that idea. So
The only issue with that cleaning idea is I will not leave the county that I live in. I have a fear of driving places that I don't know and I'm not familiar with. So I know certain cities and I'll stick within those cities, and it's going to suck. I'm going to be brave and go a little bit beyond my limitations. I'm going to avoid
Mhm.
highways because highways freak me out and stuff. Country roads freak me out. I know I'm a big baby, but I'm not doing it. My one friend, she does it. She's 60 years old. She works full time and then she goes and cleans on the side. And you know what? It's going to be hush hush. It's nobody's business.
Yeah.
I'm not a corporation. I'm not reporting any of my earnings for tax purposes because they're not going to tax me on it. It's all going to be under the table and deposited into my bank account.
Right. Right.
When that takes off and I have an established cleaning business and I save up the money, I'm going to start an at home daycare. Then I'm going to have
Oh.
to pay for the licenses and do my taxes,
Mhm.
whatever. And then from there, I'll get my licenses and my inspections, and I'll go out and I will purchase, when I get the funds and the means, a food truck. And I'm going to get on the road and I'm going to have a driver and I will travel and do what I need to do and do cooking. And that's my passion.
Yeah. All right.
Everybody likes my food. And
Mm.
that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to have to answer to no prick that
Right.
doesn't care who he's screwing over.
Right. Right.
And it's not about, it's honestly, it's not about the money. It's not like, oh, I want to get rich.
I
That's not the
understand.
yeah, that's not the mentality I have. But if I'm going to work for the rest of my life, I'm going to do what I enjoy doing. And nobody's going to tell me who, when, how, who's going to show up, who's not. And you're not going to upset me, you
Mhm.
know. And yeah,
Um,
you'll have dissatisfied customers. There's going to be somebody that's going to complain, "Oh, my food wasn't warm enough," or "My fries were too soggy." You know,
yeah.
you have people that just like, "Oh, well, I want a refund. I want to get what I can out of this person
Mhm.
or whatever." They might say that I didn't I missed a cobweb or something, you know. It's like,
Huh.
"Okay, I'll deal with
Uh,
that." But at least I'm my own boss in the
right.
process.
Right. Right.
So,
You deal with some bad ones. I've done some. I dealt with some
sure.
bad ones in the past. Some people are real assholes. What?
Mhm.
Right
But
now,
that's where karma comes into play.
yeah. Me and my friend are going to be having a business together anyway, so I'll be printing a lot of shirts for him, and we'll be selling them out where he is, which is not in the U.S. So it's a
That's
big.
good.
He has a lot of companies he deals with. So once he's ready, once the weather's better over here, he come over here. We'll start up and do it. But right now the
Is
weather's been horrible.
is he the guy from like Ireland or
Yeah,
Scotland?
Ireland.
Okay, good. That's
My
awesome.
friend since I knew him since '08. We're good friends and everything. And so I was here
Wow.
for him when you had the hard times,
That's the
Everything.
that's the year I graduated high school. Wow.
Oh, is that right? Huh?
Yeah, oh wait. Yeah, no, and that's cool. But you know what, Wayne? You should look into not like advertising where you have to pay, but like I don't know your connections, but like City Ball and stuff, people would be willing to pay you for like hats and t-shirts because you'll have a fair price versus, I guess,
Well,
commercial.
me and my friend he said to me, "The hell with the where you living. Don't bother with those people. I have a lot of client contact where we can deal with. You don't have to deal with your local city. Just deal with what I'm doing. We'll make it fine." He said. So he told me. So that's why he said, "Don't bother with because no one's dealing with me." He said, "The hell with them. We'll do our own stuff and we'll make it big. We'll be fine." He knows a lot of people that he's involved with. He's involved with football, soccer. He's involved with a lot of corporations that he knows, and he's really a big guy down there. So he said, "Just deal with. Let's do our own stuff." So that's where we're gonna go. We're not
Yep.
gonna deal with the local crap around. We
No,
took enough crap around here. So about
no,
time
but
we.
I'm just thinking in the meantime, like, and the only reason why I'm suggesting softball is because when I was in City Ball, I think when I signed my daughter up, it was like 90 something. I mean, it costs way more for like her softball gear, like her bag, her bat, her cleats, her pants.
Mhm.
She wanted separate. But the parents, like the coaches, because they volunteer their time, they kind of have to find a sponsor.
Mhm.
So it's cool with the kids because I've seen your work. You're not going to have any complaints. They're going to pay you. They have no choice because they have to provide for a whole team. So I'm just wondering if there's any way that you could get involved somehow, like when the weather gets better, you could do summer and fall ball for t-ball, softball, baseball. If you get your business out there, you can print them shirts. Like the quality of my daughter's shirt wasn't bad. The pants were garbage, but that was just like that's they just ordered that on their own. So then we turned around and we bought separate pants, you know what I'm saying? But the
Yeah.
shirts and the hats or the visors, it which they didn't really have a logo on the hats, but if you have a team that's willing to pay that, those parents, those coaches, they're really looking for a sponsor and a deal. And like I said, the fee to pay plus providing the uniform set the price for her to join, and it was like $92 for everything. A kid per kid,
Mhm.
but you could set your own price. And if you wanted to throw in screenings on the hats for free if they provided the hats, but parents eat that up and they really try to go local because it's just more meaningful to the kids, and
Well,
they'll save a
here,
little bit.
here's the thing though about my city. This is one thing that I don't like about this city where I live.
Hmm.
They have their head so far shoved up their ass, all
Hmm.
right, that they pick the wrong companies and they spend too much money. You cannot get through the people in this. They have their head shoved up their ass, right? That
Yeah.
they can't come down and listen to you. So that's why I don't deal with people about shirts or football or team softball or t-ball, whatever.
But
They say, "Oh, we got our own stuff. We don't need you. Get out of here." That's their attitude. You know.
well, and I understand that, but like, so like the team, it actually worked out really well. So the team my daughter joined this year, it was their first time. Like the guys were asking me, "Hey, would you want to be a coach?" Like we don't know anything about softball. We're guys with daughters. We always played baseball growing up. And I was like, well, I was a pitcher, I was a catcher, I played shortstop, I played first, I played outfield, um, I played infield.
Mhm.
But that sometimes you get a team and the parents are so blind because it's their first time. So if you just, I don't know what you could do on a computer, but you could like do like a sample design where you like make like a fake shirt for like a team. Let's just say, a local team. So like, um, when I was in elementary school, the ENT Diamonds represented us. Um, so they took a local person and they took their company and then they paid somebody to print and screen the shirts themselves. Then they did Lad Trucking. So they took a trucking company who had a kid on, and then that kid, their dad became a coach. So they named the team the Lad Trucking Team. So that was
Mhm.
our logo. It was actually their business. So
Mhm.
sometimes businesses want to promote themselves and then they take your business, they pay you because they're business people. That does that make sense? They're business people
I know what you're
themselves.
saying. I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. But if you knew my city and you
No, and I
knew,
get what you're saying, but I'm saying if you tried like to do like a sample design and put it like on that thing in a grocery store or coffee shop, maybe that would take off. I'm not saying it's going to be a steady income, but let's say a trucking company or a grocery store that's locally owned or something gets wind of you. They like your work, and then those people promote you to other companies that are independent with like their friends or whatever. You might be able to take off and branch off that way. It's
now
not going to be steady, but
here's the thing. Now, what's right now is the problem. Right now, as we speak. Now, what gets wasted in my business a lot, and it kills me every time.
uh-huh.
Take a guess what's the most expensive stuff in a screen printing shop. Take a guess what it is.
The fabric.
Nope, the screen emulsion, $50 a whack.
What
And
is
that
it?
goes bad. The liquid emulsion that coats the screen that makes the logos.
So the product itself that goes on the material?
Yeah, on the screens that you print, you put the screen, you coat the screen to make the logo. And it
Hmm.
opens up. You want that keeps on getting wasted. So $50 a drain is gone. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody comes over, and my friend's pissed. He said, "Wayne, you were doing it for 25 years, and they don't know you." I said, "What kind of city you live in? They're a bunch of idiots. They
Well,
don't understand shit."
you know what? My daughter wants to play ball and she missed high school. So I tell you what, I'm going to look into contacting the city and reaching out to my sister, and I have a friend and they played ball. If our schedules line up and they're compatible and they can help me coach, if I can get a team, because right now they don't offer high school. She's a freshman. They don't offer hi Judy, good evening. They don't offer high
Come on,
school.
Jim. Good
They don't
evening,
offer
Jim.
high school city ball for
Yeah.
softball, but they offer it for baseball. So,
Well,
I don't know if that's because all the girls in the city are playing for the city I'm talking about,
yeah.
which is for the school.
Mm,
But if I can conjure up a team and the city just says it's because there's not enough girls, that's why we do um elementary and middle school, and we don't offer high school to girls city wise, but we offer it to the boys. If I can get a team up and I get my coaches in line and they approve it, I will go to you and I will have you I'll pick the name, and if you're down, I will have you design the shirts.
mm,
If that's okay with you, I will provide you with the money that you need to make them and
mm.
the sizes. We'll get the shirts. We'll come up with a price. I can message you via Instagram or Facebook.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm my daughter's saying that Avon, uh, a different city, offers it for high school girls. But if I want to keep her in the city she's been playing in, and the coaches told me this year to lie about her age, they want her back on the team. And I said I wasn't going to lie because, they all know each other and somebody's going to say, hey, she's a freshman.
Mm,
And then she won't be able to play. And then I just wasted money and I'm going to get in trouble. So
right.
if I can find out if the reason why they offer ball for boys in high school, but not ball for girls in high school, and it's just a matter of not having enough players.
Yeah.
If I can get enough players, I will absolutely 110%. I will go to you. If I have to buy the shirts out on Amazon and then go to you, we'll go pricing wise there, and then I'll have to gauge registration for the girls.
Well,
But
let me ask you a question. If you want me to do them, come up with an idea of a logo you want,
uh-huh,
and we can probably make it up somehow. I don't know.
uh-huh.
So,
Yeah, like I said,
oh,
it's just gonna be, I think the reason why they don't offer it to high school girls but they do boys is just because they don't have enough people to participate, because there's multiple teams, and I'm
right.
probably not going to be able to make this happen because you have to have opponents, and it might
Yes,
be an
I know.
issue. Yeah, it might be just an issue that other cities don't have enough, because girls like Maddie is really hardcore into softball. She wants to do hot stove. Like, she wants to get on a bus, go to Cincinnati, like hours away. She wants to play like hardcore.
Huh.
Boys don't really have that issue because it's like, cool, I don't want to play for my school, but I'll
Mm,
I'll I'll mess around on the ball field,
mm.
so it might just come down to, and then I can't control that because other cities just don't have enough participants.
Right, right. But
But
she got to be careful though. Your daughter does, so most definitely.
well, she told me that she found out she couldn't play for the high school hot stove traveling team. What's up, Jonathan? Um, because she missed, what's it called? It's called lifts.
Oh,
So they have this thing where you go to the gym after school hours and you do lifting. And she didn't know you had to go to lifts to make the team. She thought like most like volleyball, you just go to tryouts, soccer, you go to tryouts,
right.
whatever, you know, and if you didn't make the lift, I guess, lift
Yeah.
appointments, you can't join. So it's
Oh.
too late. And that's how I stumbled into city ball, and she just
Oh.
barely made the cusp. She got to play 1 year for
Hmm.
summer, and then she got to play for fall, and she just barely made fall. So what's up, Jay Mary?
Are we getting snow? I don't think so. I don't know, but we got cold weather over here. I know that. Hey, Jonathan. Hey, Julie May. Yeah, the thought of it is good, but we'll see what happens about that. But my city right now, I'm telling you, this place is really a pain in the ass. They have their own cliques, you know. That's what the problem is,
Yep.
and um, and when they don't realize that um, they have someone out there that's been doing shirts for 25 years, that doesn't matter to them, I guess. So me and my friends gonna get together and do something, do some football shirts for them, soccer shirts for his teams that he knows. So I'll be busy. It won't be a
Good.
big deal. So we're doing
I
all that stuff. So
I tell you what, I highly doubt I'll be able to get a city league for her age gap,
hmm
but when my you definitely didn't just get a dusting, Jonathan. Are you getting snow right now? Because I know I saw Michigan was getting it again.
hmm
Like Nemo or Dory. Anyways, what was I saying? When I get my food truck, my crew is gonna have uniforms. So I will go through you, which this isn't gonna happen overnight. It's gonna
no,
be
no, of course not.
it's gonna take a lot to get to my food truck. Like I said, I'm gonna
Of
do my
course.
cleaning business. Then I'm gonna once that booms, hopefully it booms because the economy. Then I'm gonna do an at-home daycare, and I'm gonna have to pay taxes. I'm gonna have to get
Oh man.
licensed, insurance. Then after that, I'll I'll get my food truck, which that's gonna pay for a lot of towards the truck. And then you
Mm,
have to get licenses and inspections, and it's gonna be this whole thing. But you know how like you go to Wendy's or Chipotle or Burger King and they
yeah,
all have like shirts? Yeah.
yeah,
Well, I'm gonna be an independent business. So I 110% when I get to that goal, Wayne, I
yeah,
will use you for not use you, but you know what I'm saying. I'll go
yeah,
through you for my
yeah.
product. 100%.
No. So who's getting snow? You ain't getting any, Ashley. Are you getting any snow where you are?
No, I wish. I'm up. He said, I'm up past me nuts is snow. LOL. And we're still no travel ban, state of emergency. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well. So how's Tasha doing, Jonathan? Is she home?
J Mary got a dusting.
So I wonder how Tasha's doing. She was stuck there one time. Did Tasha finally get home there, Jonathan? For being stuck there all that time with that storm?
Jeez. Do you guys have like an SUV or a truck, Jonathan? Because I know y'all.
She
She did
did.
make it home a little after 5:30 this morning.
Oh wow,
Phew. Whew.
that's tough. Oh my gosh, huh? That's tough. I don't actually. I don't understand one thing, right? Amazon just canceled my account, right?
Yeah.
I keep getting these what do they call emails from them
Yeah.
to deal with them again. I don't know what they're doing. I have to give them a call and talk to them. So why are they giving me, if I'm canceled, why do you keep giving me deals? And someone keeps trying to call me, and I don't know that number.
Well, you canceled or they canceled you?
They canceled me
Why did they cancel you?
because debit card, someone tainted my debit card and I couldn't use it. They had to give me a new one.
Okay,
But
so I just went through that myself. Basically, what they're doing right now, and they're blowing you up, is because they want your business back. So they're trying to they're basically saying like, oh, you you canceled with us, was it because of our price or this or that? We'll give you, like, did they tell you, oh, like, we'll give you a 7-day trial or a month free
No,
trial?
I couldn't sign up. It was an error. I don't even think I'm canceled because they say I'm still signed up with them, but they couldn't revive the account, so they were trying to fix it. So I don't know if they did or not. We'll find out later. Not right now. It's not a big deal. But now
Damn,
I'm
Jonathan, now I know what you're talking about with that price, man. That's a good vehicle to have, but now we're on the same page. I know what you're getting at, man. Yeah, yeah, but still, with the weather that you guys get sometimes, if the roads aren't on it, whew, even if they're on the roads, whew. But that's a nice ride,
yeah, it is.
right, J Mary? Well, this is actually kind of the first year, J Mary, that we're getting the weather we should be getting, because we've had it very mild and tame for a long time. Like, snow where I was at is pretty much non-existent. You get like one day and it might come down, but like winter, there's season changes for a reason. You're supposed to get spring, summer, fall, and winter, and
Right,
then
right.
usually we would get winter, but it wouldn't snow. It would just be cold. We'd get a couple weeks of spring, if that, and then we'd go straight to summer, and then we go right back into cold winter. And sometimes it'd just be like a week of spring, and then summer was there for a couple months.
Right.
Yeah. It sounds like your account was compromised, Wayne.
They said they what they say they did to it. They
Mm.
what
Locked
the,
it,
what
put a lock on
no,
it.
they didn't lock it. They what word do they use? I can't think right now. Let me think of my brain here. What they said it was discontinued or they said they canceled it. I think, but they used another word. But I'm thinking they're trying to fix
Suspended
it.
it.
Yeah,
Suspended it.
yeah,
Temporarily suspended it.
yeah.
Because somehow you're with your debit card, which means your account could have been compromised and leaked. That
I'll tell
shit
you.
sucks.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. I knew who did it, and I gotta find. I found out who was responsible for the debit card incident, and it wasn't
Uh-huh.
anything fraudulent. I was dealing with a company by the name of Macari, right?
Uh-huh.
On I talked about them plenty of times.
I know who
They
they are.
had
Yep.
they changed their website a little bit, and I didn't realize they changed it, and they started putting this kind of some kind of a company on there, the shipping company that will charge you a fee to use them,
Mm-hmm.
and they snuck it in my order, didn't tell me, and I was ripping. All right, so
Mm-hmm.
when I found they did that, I told my bank to cancel that
Mm-hmm.
and get the money back because they pulled a fast one on me, so I
Yep.
won't deal with them anymore. So
Yeah. That happened to me, but Amazon caught it because it was a third party seller. Um, so I bought what I thought was this nice sectional couch, right?
right,
Well, what they did was they stole a picture from an actual website and they put it on Amazon. Well, luckily enough, Amazon caught on, and then I got a thing saying that the item received was out of stock. And then I contacted and reached out because it was still pending, like it was shipped, that that seller was no longer a third party seller through them, because even with Amazon, like you said, they can scam you on prices or shipping. There's
mhm,
like a disclosure that they don't disclose to you, but Amazon caught on to that. And one time, that ticked me off. I bought 2 pairs of boots, like fuzzy winter boots, just slip-ons, nothing fancy, and they were from China and they were like $10. So I bought myself a pair and I bought my daughter a
mhm.
pair. Well, it said that the items ordered were delivered, and I I went on and I was like, okay, because it had been a few months, and it was going to take a few months to get here because it was coming from China. You know, it was a third party seller, whatever. Well, then I looked on it, and Amazon told me it was delivered. So then I had to contact Amazon, and the lady was like, "Hello, thank you for contacting Amazon. My name is blah blah blah," and I was like, "Hi, I didn't get my boots." She's like, "What do you mean? Your boots said they were delivered, you know?" And I was like, "I didn't get my boots." So I called
Mm,
back again, and I was like, I just basically at this point, I just want my money back, you know,
right, right.
because they can scam you.
Oh yeah, they could.
But then there's that undisclosed, like I've I was gonna buy Nate which I ended up buying him. I bought him a gaming chair for Christmas. And one of the chairs I had to go in and skim through, and it was a really good price. It was like 100 and I don't know, $20, but like the delivery charge was $89, but they didn't disclose that, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So I get what you're saying. I haven't had too many issues with Amazon. I've actually, you know what's messed up, and I'm not, it sucks because it ruined it for a lot of channels for me. But you know how I've like sent you like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 super chats and what,
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, 5 years of knowing you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, once in a while I'll drop a super chat. I'm not made out of money. Once
No.
in a while I'll do that on another channel. It might be $5, it might be $10. YouTube, and this is messed up. YouTube, I dropped a super chat on a fishing channel for $4.99. I got an Apple bill because it's linked to my Apple account. It's Apple Pay. I
All
got
right.
a $9.99 Apple charge on top of the $4.99 Apple charge.
Oh
I went
wow.
in, and I've questioned this before, but I was like, whatever, maybe I did, you know. This has happened a handful of times. I'm like thinking, why am I getting charged $26 for this when I only dropped like $3 here, $2 there?
Huh.
Apple, well, actually not Apple, YouTube, when I dropped that 4.99 super chat,
Yeah.
it charged me 9.99 on top of it.
Oh my.
There was an additional charge that I didn't even make. So
Huh.
I disputed it. But I've noticed multiple times, like I said, it comes up Apple, and I'm thinking I'm not buying anything from Apple other than my phone. So I go in, and it's like, well, maybe you're subscribed to something.
Huh.
Apple TV. I checked Apple TV. I checked Apple Music. I don't have any of that.
Yeah.
I've been charged multiple times. YouTube has made fraudulent accounts, like
Huh.
charges on my accounts. So
Huh.
I got my 9.99 back.
Yeah.
That's crazy, Jonathan. And how long of a span? Late January, early February is the time of year we get the worst weather, so snow now is not unusual. No, I know what you're saying, J. Mary, but we usually don't get snow here.
Hmm.
Leave TV. I just bought some and drank. Maybe 3 times. I don't know if it's working. When I get sick, I immediately pound hot tea. I don't care if it's green tea, black tea, chamomile tea, oolong tea, that with honey and lemon. And I'll drink it every half hour. I'll put cayenne in it, I'll put turmeric in it, anything. My cold's gone the next day. Yeah, I know that, Judy. They do take 30%, but I made one super chat for $4.99, and then they charged me $10.99 on, or $9.99 on top of that. So in total after tax, because they do tax you, it was like 15 something in total. But I never made a $9.99 super chat charge. I just gave that person $5 basically. $4.99.
Hmm.
But I've been charged plenty of times, and I just thought, okay, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I gave him $10 here. Maybe I gave him $20
Hmm.
there. No.
Weird.
I took my card off of YouTube and I disputed it, and I got my money back for that one charge. Now I could go back months and months. Because, like I said, once in a while, I like to pop into a channel that's small and give a little. You know, not hundreds of dollars, just $5, $10. I've had charges $26, $30, and I'm like, I swear I didn't spend that much.
That's
And
weird, huh?
I just thought I was crazy. Nope.
Huh.
I know for a fact I woke up the next day and I checked my bank account and I know I only sent $4.99 to that person
Huh.
and I was charged by YouTube $10.99 on top of it. They
Oh,
stole.
wow.
Yep.
Jeez.
No, I mean they charge you for making super chat, super stickers.
I'll write back from it, all right?
Okay. Yeah, Judy, but this literally, and that's what sucks because it's probably happened. It's definitely happened less than 10 times. But there has been several times where I'm like, I can understand, like, if I do a $4.99 donation and I get charged $5 or $6, I understand the tax. But when I just charge $4.99 and then I go into my Apple account and I see 16 whatever, and it's telling me that I made a super chat for $10.99 on top of, or $9.99 on top of the $4.99, they just stole money from me. And
Oh, wow.
I've questioned that, Judy, like a few times. I'm like, I know I'm not crazy. Well, I must be crazy. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go.
I wouldn't.
But now I removed my card and I'm not super chatting. Like I said, they refunded me my money, but there's been plenty of times where I'm like, there's no way I donated that. And there was multiple charges. And it's like, I know I donated once or twice. You know, sometimes I'll do like $1.99 3 times.
Mm,
And then
that's
I
crazy.
have, oh, it's horrible, Wayne.
Yeah.
It ruins it. It ruins it.
I know it does ruin it.
So I had to go in and cancel my debit card because
I wouldn't
even though
blame you.
even though I got my money back, I'm not risking that because my account was linked to that and I didn't give that. I have no problems giving to a channel. But if I'm only giving you $4.99 and then you're charging me $9.99 on top of it,
That's being very dishonest.
But it wasn't the person. It
No, it's
wasn't
them.
like it wasn't the person's channel. It was
It was
YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah, it was YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Judy. Yeah, and that's what's always made me leery about having my phone. Like everybody, I swore up and down. People will pay with their watch. They'll have an Apple Watch or a Samsung watch. People will put their phone up to the machine. I physically pushed the button and was charged double what I paid. Well, technically, it would have been triple with the purchase I actually made. But I was always against shopping online. Oh, no, I'm not doing Amazon. I got burned on Amazon. They gave me my money back. I've been burned. I've been hacked. They gave me my money back. They gave me my money back with this. My daughter has, which my daughter doesn't, I know it wasn't her because it was a back-to-back transaction and she doesn't do super chats on YouTube or super sticker. Like she doesn't do that. She does use my card though to pay for things sometimes on her phone. So that's not going to be on her phone anymore either. I'm not playing that game. As convenient as it is, it's dangerous.
It
You
is
know,
dangerous.
you can pump gas and pay with your phone. They can have those things on it. They say if there's like a light or something or like a blinking thing or whatever to watch because they insert this thing over top of the machines. It's crazy. I swore I wasn't going to be that person, but sometimes it's convenient and you need it and you can't get it anywhere else. That's what I like about Amazon. Like kind of like you were saying with Macari, you know, sometimes if they don't sell something anymore, you know, you gotta, or eBay, whatever. I've been burned on eBay. Hi, Outlaw. Also, Judy, my card is canceled, and I went to the Dollar Tree the other day. I got some shelf lining for my drawers, and I was gonna pick up some stuff for your challenge. I'm still in on your challenge, the $5 challenge, but my card was locked, and I didn't want my boyfriend to pay for that. So I will come up and I will put a video out. Now, do I hashtag or at you? Like, do I have to tag you in that, or how do you want me to go about that when I do release that video? Because I don't know how you want, like, the notoriety basically for that.
I think, if I'm correct, I'm back on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
I think I
Now,
renewed it.
is that on your compromised account or is this on the new account?
The same account.
See, that's weird. So
They
there must
said
have been a.
they sent me a message on my account
Mm-hmm.
so I can start it up again. So I think I got it back again. So I think I got your Amazon back again. So well, I'll talk to them tomorrow about it. See if I need to start it up again.
Yeah, I will say Amazon is. So far, I've been fortunate enough. Anytime I've ever had a dispute or an issue, I've always been refunded. Like one
Mhm.
time I had a charge for a Subway for sandwiches. And
Oh
I
my
called the
god.
bank, and you're not, they tell you you're not guaranteed that money back. But like with the boots and stuff, and some of these charges like YouTube, they gave me my money back, and I just told them, like, I did not pay for this. I didn't charge this. And
Mm.
it was in like it was in Ohio, but it was in like a city that I've never even heard of or been to. But I,
When I tell you an old story that I had after you're done, you'd be
yeah, no, go
surprised
ahead.
about this.
Go ahead.
Years and years ago, we had this Subway in our city, in the
Uh-huh.
mall. I went over there and I paid with a debit card. The kid
Mhm.
stole my number and took money out of my account. All right.
Yep.
So the bank called me up. This person called me up and they said, did you take money out for a dating site for 3 sites? And I said, no, why? And they said, well, we caught this guy taking money out of your account. We're going to go down and arrest him right now. He's going to jail. They said
They
that. They
yeah,
went down there. Yeah, and
they
he stole some
persecuted
money
him.
out. Yeah, he took money out for 3 dating sites out of my debit. They took my number when I went to the Subway. And they copied my number. He did. And he took it out for 3 dating sites. So the place I was dealing with in the bank, when they got the law after him, they took him out and they arrested him. And they got the money, but they gave it back to me. That kid got in trouble. Because when I went in there a second time, they kind of looked at me kind of weird. Like the kid got dragged out of his job and got arrested. I think
Good.
Dave remembers that a while back. It was a kid, a teenager, a Hispanic kid.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Like, if you say, I don't want my receipt, they take like a pencil or a pen. And you know how, like, back in the day, the old cards, your number was raised on the piece of plastic on your debit card?
Yeah.
They would take a pen or a pencil, and what they would do is they would scribble over that, and then they would just jot down like your CVC code, your
Yeah, but
security.
I got the receipt. They gave me the receipt, but the whole thing is, I think the kid probably took a picture of it on his phone or something, or did something. And they caught him. They nabbed him. I remember that years a long while ago, way back. They nabbed him because when I went there again, they kind of get me looking at me very, very weird. Like the kid was dragged out of the job and they were kind of looking at me, giving me funny looks.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew they grabbed him out of the job. He wasn't there anymore. So I don't know what bank that was his father, but they went right after him. I mean, they full barrel. So That was pretty good that day, but that's what they did. I remember that way back. Must have been 20 years ago, more than that. But the subway ain't down the mall anymore. Now they're gone.
No,
They were.
yeah, that's a notorious thing. Yeah, you're right. He probably took a picture of it. Judy May. I can hashtag it, but I mean, for you to see it, like, are you physically just going to look out? I know you said February 28th to have it in by February 28th.
Hmm.
Crystal said she was going to do it too, but she said right now her car, which I know she's had issues with that. She said that before with the snow. So weather permissible, she's got what, 10 days? It's the 18th. She should be able to. And then J Mary, the $5 tree meal is basically it's $1.25 now. So you can get 4 items. There's no tax on food in Ohio, which will cover the fifth because it used to be $1. So you get 4 staple items, and then you can take like spices, or like Judy May said, if you have farm raised eggs, um, you make like an entree, you make a meal out of the $5
Hmm.
that you spend at the Dollar Tree. So that's your challenge.
Mhm.
Yeah. So like say you bought a can of chili and you were gonna make like chili and cornbread. Let's say you bought a can of chili, a box of cornbread, I don't know, let's say you bought milk from there if it required milk. But you had eggs or something at home from, because you raise chickens, or let's say you raise meat, which a lot of people don't, or you raise plants indoors. You have like a greenhouse or something, so you have vegetables. It's that's you know what, Judy, that's a real freaking challenge, because I've seen people make like a Thanksgiving meal challenge on like a $20 budget, and they bought like canned turkey and stuffing, and then they bought like, I don't know, pie filling and Oreos, and they smash it up. So they make a dessert, they make the entree, they make the sides, all on $20, and then they feed it to their family. And they might have like 3 kids, a husband, and themselves. The one lady made like turkey stuffing cupcakes or something like that. It was pretty cool. So that's pretty neat. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get really creative with that one, Judy. Maybe I'll
Mm.
do like a tuna noodle casserole. I'll get like tuna from there and noodles, and I don't
Mhm.
know. I don't even know if they sell mayonnaise. Maybe.
Mm.
But
How's
there
your
are people.
How's your
What's up?
phone doing? How's your phone doing?
I'm at 34.
Okay, I just wanted to know. The crazy lady videos.
It's the crazy lady taste
I
test.
know, ain't that funny, huh?
Oh, I love it. It's a hit. It's funny because my boyfriend too, he's like, "Oh, what'd she post? What'd she post today?" And some of them, whew, it's like, ugh, ew, I hate tuna. I've never had tuna noodle casserole, honestly, Jonathan. I've never had it. But I'm just coming up like, for the first time we went to Dollar Tree, like I said the other night, because I was looking for shelf liners for these dressers I'm refinishing. They had like they had steaks. I'm sorry, but steak for $1.25, I don't know if I really trust that. I'll eat peppers and onions from a frozen section, but I don't know if I trust a steak for $1.25. You know what I'm
No.
saying?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. How old is Jax? He's so cute. Yeah, I've watched those videos too. I watched Southern Frugal Mama and She Feeds Her Family on $5.
Mm. Mm.
Really though,
Mm.
really though, I don't know. I'm like a meat and potato. See, but I'm like, I need fresh. I'm not picky, but like it sounds it honestly, Jonathan, it sounds it. Like I could do like a chicken noodle bake. Maybe I can get some canned chicken. Um I could no, see, I couldn't do like a $5 chili. Like I don't know. Even going at Aldi, you know. Oh wow, I paid 5.40 or 4.49 for eggs, limit 2. Tuna noodle casserole is why dogs lick their butts so they can get the taste out of their mouths. Damn, Jonathan. Oh, that's wrong on so many levels. Oh, I feel it. My Dollar Tree is lax on the freezer food. I've gotten freezer food that was thawed and refrozen. I could see that too, J. Mary. But you know what? That's not just Dollar Tree. I mean, our coolers have gone down so many friggin' times. Uh, and food comes in fresh or frozen and then thawed, and then people refreeze it. So, you know, I don't know. That's another thing that it's kind of like a blessing that I work at a grocery store because it's like from table to mouth, I kind of know what's going on.
Mhm.
I've been making sausage helper with macaroni and cheese and macaroni noodles, and saucer soup was good, especially with broccoli. Well, first of all, broccoli is amazing, raw or cooked. Second of all, any kind of macaroni is good. I mean, you can't go wrong with pasta. See, now their sausage looks good. They have like Jimmy Dean's sausage, but it's I think it's the links or the patties. So I could do like breakfast. So you could do whatever. Like you could do breakfast for dinner as long as it's a meal, right? Because I could probably do that and biscuits with a vegetable. So I guess you could do a $5 meal, Judy. But the way that Nate eats, he said the other day, he goes, my work pants are getting too tight. I was just trying to do a collab with some people. I thought it would be a good thing, something to do. No, 100%, Judy. But that's the cool thing about that collab because it makes you think and question. Because there are people that really have to live on that, and I've been in that situation. Like I've been in the situation where I'm taking a roll of toilet paper from work because I don't have one and I don't have the money to buy one. So I'm just gonna slip this in my purse because you know, I might have to poop later. No, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. But it's crazy. It's crazy hard at the end of the day when you think about it too. Because like I said, my boyfriend eats. I mean, he eats. He killed a family sized thing of Oreos in less than 24 hours. You know, I was like, oh, I got a craving for Oreos. And then I come home and he leaves one freaking Oreo in a family sized package of Oreos. He leaves one. I said, why the hell did you leave that in there? I opened up the package and there was one in there. Why didn't you just eat it? I would have been less pissed off if you would have just ate the one freaking Oreo. Well, in case you wanted Oreos, I left you one. I don't want an Oreo. You know what I'm saying? No. Or like 2 bites of ice cream. Do not leave 2 friggin' spoonfuls, tiny spoonfuls of ice cream. Not that I eat ice cream, but when I pick up the ice cream carton to move it to put food in the freezer, why the hell did you leave 2 bites of ice cream in here? In case you wanted some ice cream. Well, do you think that if I actually wanted some freaking ice cream, I only wanted 2 bites? No! At least a scoop, dude. At least a scoop. Don't you hate that they leave one cookie or a swallow of milk? Yes! Eat it. Eat it. Drink it. Eat it. Drink it. Do something. The hell am I going to do with an Oreo? They are expensive, but when they're on freaking sale and you take a family size package and you leave me with one out of the whole package, I'm gonna be more mad if you would have just ate the package. I think they think like, if I leave her one Oreo, because she's the one that wanted them and said, hey, can you pick the Oreos up? If I leave her one, she won't be as mad.
I won't leave you none.
No,
I
I'm
won't leave you
more
any.
mad. I'm more mad. Just
I
eat the
won't
whole
leave you none.
package.
I won't leave you any.
That's what I'm saying. Don't leave any. You're smart. You're a smart man, Wayne.
Of
You're a
course I
smart
am.
freaking man, Wayne.
I'm organized. You know?
You know. Exactly, Jonathan. My God.
Hey, Steve.
Dude, I wish that I didn't change the trash. I could have showed you this freaking family size package of Oreos.
I could imagine what they look like. I've seen them before.
My God, you left me one. That's enough to piss me off.
Now, if you left like 6 or 7, then they'll be fine.
That would have been okay.
Yeah, but don't leave one to eat the whole thing. Yeah.
God, it drives me crazy. Just eat the last freaking Oreo and just don't
Okay,
Basically, I feel like I'm going into the Oreo package and I'm going to find some Oreos and then I find one. And then I'm crushed. My soul has been crushed. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
What's
I
up,
know what
Steven?
you're saying. I know what you're saying.
You know, because you're smart. And Jonathan's smart too.
That's crazy.
I know. I'm not a sweet tooth person, but there's something about Oreos. I don't like Nabiscos. I don't like Keeblers. But there's something about freaking Oreos. You can dunk them in your coffee. You can eat them plain. You can dip them in milk. There's something about an Oreo, man.
Want to hear something really disgusting? Want to hear something really gross?
Maybe. Depends on what it is.
Do you ever heard of someone putting the Oreo putting relish inside of Oreo cookie and eating it?
No. Oh,
somebody did that years ago, right? And the lady did it, and she got sick. And I said, "Why the hell did you do that?" And she said, "Someone challenged me." I said, "I don't challenge no one.
No.
I would never do that." You know what she said? She never did it again. Never ever did that again.
There you go. Hashtag custom screen printing. Judy May. Hashtag custom screen printing. Oreos and relish. Ugh.
That's what you should try, Judy May.
Judy May.
Oreos and relish. I want to see your face. You did that.
I like Oreos when I eat a bologna sandwich with ketchup.
Hey, Judy May, try that with Oreos and relish. Try that. I want to see your face.
Yeah, that's how I am, Jonathan. Like,
that's
I like iced coffee. That's about as sweet as I'll get. But occasionally, I just want some freaking chocolate. But I don't want a freaking bite of chocolate. Nutter butter, peanut butter sandwiches, cookies. J. Mary, I wish I could eat those, but it's like a texture thing for me. It's like Nutty Buddy bars, like the wafers. I like wafers, but it's like that crunch. It's like nails on a chalkboard. It gives me goosebumps. As good as it tastes, I can't eat it because it's like that texture thing, and it drives me crazy because it doesn't taste bad.
You hear what Steven said? I will eat the whole box and leave about 2.
No, don't leave 2. Leave at least 4. If you don't want to piss your woman off, leave at least freaking 4.
Or 4 or 5.
Yeah, I think a serving is 3. When a woman wants some damn chocolate, like I said, I'm not a sweet tooth girl. So when I want to have a sweet tooth, I don't want to open up the Oreo container and just find one. It's so disappointing because I want 2 or 3, man.
That's true.
Oh, that sounds good too, Jonathan. Man. That'd make a good cheesecake. Ooh, that would make a good cheesecake. I have generic Oreos. Tomorrow's video will be Oreo and relish. Oh, Judy said, hashtag crazy. I have genetic Oreos. Tomorrow's video will be Oreo and relish. Whoop, whoop,
oh, I gotta see that one. I gotta see your face.
Oh my God. That's going to be so bad. I already know. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. I said I wasn't going to be up here long, but I caved in and I plugged in my phone.
You can't help. You like being up here. You like it up here.
No, I like hanging out with you guys. I'm all
Yeah.
bored. Nate's at work.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's
My
funny.
wife would have one. My wife would have two boxes, one for me, one for her. Yeah, but how good does that work out when somebody can't divide and go, okay, this one's mine and this one's yours? Because I'll literally have like a salad for lunch, and Nate will start taking bites of my salad after I feed him a whole ass meal. I mean, he'll have beef, he'll have green beans, he'll have mashed potatoes, he'll have noodles, and I'm like, dude, I just have a salad. And he starts taking bites of my salad. I'm like, this is all that I have right now.
Oh, gee.
There is no. And you wonder why your pants are getting tight on your jeans at work. Jesus, I got a salad. And you're stealing my food, dude. And then he's like, I'm sorry. And then he'll bring me like a drink or something, like coffee. And I'll buy him like a big tea, one of them big teas, nothing but sugar. And he'll slam it back. He'll slam his tea. And then he'll start drinking my coffee. And I'm like, that's the only drink that I have. Or it's a water, like a flavored water or something. What'd you do for your crazy taste test tonight, Judy? I saw your little short, but it just said crazy lady and you stuck your tongue out.
That's what they are. They're all short videos.
No, I know. She said tonight's crazy taste test was pretty nasty, but I only saw the one where she was like crazy lady, and then she went ugh, and then an emoji went over it. I didn't see your thing tonight. Yeah, that makes me want to vomit too. Ugh.
I would eat.
Outlaw said, now my chat doesn't want to work. I would eat a bumpy goose if it was delicious, and it's not. No, I don't think it's.
My wife will hide the other box. He said. Steven said.
Well, that's, again, you're a smart man. But I gotta hide the boxes. See, it's the opposite in my household. Now, if you really want to talk about cookies, I love Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies. I'll do some sketchy shit for those. Jonathan, facts. But have you ever put those Girl Scout cookies, them Thin Mints, in the freezer? That is 110% the best way to eat a Thin Mint. They're good warm, room temp. But oh my God, throw them bad boys in the freezer. Yeah, that was this morning. Tonight, sweet and spicy. Oh, okay. Now, was that just the packet of sweet and spicy tuna? Because that's delicious. Or did you have to mix that? Oof. Because I don't even want to know. I'm thinking like jelly and chili peppers there, Judy. Woof.
Oh, shit.
Fill me in now.
The crazy lady. I saw it laughing.
This is the crazy lady taste test.
I want to watch that and see what that other one was.
Oh, that's a huge hit. I told her. That is brilliant. Tonight was tasty. Good.
Taste the Oreo and the relish. I don't see what your face looks like. You'll find your face will look like this is nasty. Custom screen printing told me to try this. This is awful.
Oreos and relish. Ugh. That's like blended up hot dogs for coffee creamer. There you go, Judy. Do some Oreos and relish, and then take some hot dogs and cook them and blend them up and throw them in your coffee for coffee creamer. Oh my God, girl. Delicious. I've done it. Delicious. I love the cookies. Yeah, they're so good. That's the best freaking one. I don't care what nobody says. Thin Mints are the best Girl Scout cookies. My favorite ice cream is mint chocolate chip ice cream. Not that fake cheap garbage, but that real Thin Mint. No, the packet. I got one at the Dollar Tree. It was tasty. Feed me, Ashley. I'm hungry. I know I need to cook.
See, my internet now is working good nights. They fixed it earlier, so it's not lagging now. Oh my God, I'm gonna make me puke talking about oils and relish.
That's what I'm saying. Those packets would be survival kit. Yeah, that's cool, Judy. I have a bag in Nate's car. It's got like hot sauce, soy sauce, mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard.
You see
I
that one?
know, Judy.
You see that one she did about the hot sauce and she mixed some things in there and as a cracker.
Well, she's had a few. Ooh, she did. Was that Judy? Was that ice cream and habanero? Was that what that one was?
She did one with a cracker on it. I'm like, what was that, Judy? It was on.
She soaked the crackers in hot sauce and put something on it. She soaked the cracker in hot sauce, soy sauce. What the hell did you put on top of that, Judy? See, Judy, I don't always comment, but I watch. A lot of times I like your guys' videos, and then
I
I
like
just
how she makes her faces. I laugh at when I see the faces she makes. I start holding my stomach laughing. I start laughing. Give you a little shout out in the video.
yeah.
Oh no.
Well, Judy, I want you to do the freaking hot dogs blended up in your coffee, because
Oh,
I
oh
know
my
for
God.
a fact that's gonna taste like ass. That's gonna be like fake bacon.
Oh
That's
my
like
God.
breakfast. Ugh, that's like
Oh, that's gonna be bogus, Ashley. That's bad.
Steven, that's really good. TJ, just to make people have funny, something to end your day with. Yeah, you did a really good job with that, Judy. But girl,
As long as
you
you
can
don't get
eat
sick
that.
over it. As long as you don't get sick over it, that's all.
Yeah, but some of them combos, girl.
Yeah. I know she's gonna spit that out though, Ashley, because she won't eat that with her. I know somebody that did, and I knew her, and I said, "Man, why did you do that?" And she said, "Someone challenged me." I said, "I don't care. You shouldn't have done." I know. I agree with you. She was sick for a couple of days, but don't eat the cookie and relish. 'Cause I know you're gonna spit it out. But this lady I knew did eat it, and she got sick for a couple of days.
Gee, I wonder why.
Because I said, "Why did you eat that?" And she, I'm not. She never did it again. That was a long time ago. I used to talk to her. I don't even know if she's on YouTube anymore.
Oh, that's great. My phone doesn't want to charge, and it's freaking plugged in.
Really?
Hold on.
Look at the cords. See if the cord's upside down, Ashley. It might be upside down. You might have put it in the wrong cord upside down. And right
No,
side
let me
up.
see. No, it's charging now. My dog knocked it out of the
Oh,
outlet.
okay.
Now, when I lived in Arizona, I went to the state fair and bought 5 that had habanero peppers mixed in. Now, that's really good because sweet complements the heat. It balances it out.
Blend
What
coffee cream and hot dogs together.
It was vanilla ice cream with sweet and spicy hot sauce. Ugh. No. Blend coffee creamer and hot dogs together. That's what I'm saying, Steven. Crazy taste test of hot dog coffee. LOL, says Allah. I don't think I can desecrate a cup of coffee. Sorry. No, if I'm going to tell you, Judy, that's the challenge.
I wouldn't do it for the hell of it. I wouldn't put that in my coffee. I drink my coffee the way I like it.
Oh,
I would-
fudge. Fudge was, God damn this. Now when I lived in Arizona, I went to state fair and 5 habanero peppers. So habanero and fudge, Jonathan,
Oh, jeez.
maybe. Well, I've heard like potato chips and coffee, or like not coffee, potato chips and chocolate, and bacon and chocolate. I can understand like the sweet and salty, like that's that savory combination. I could get that to a point, or like the sweet and the heat. If
How about,
if it's cooked properly, like you have to have that flavor balance.
Ashley, how about dill pickles and peanut butter?
I saw that. Here's the thing. I like pickles and I like peanut butter, and I get like the salty sweet, but the sour and the vinegar, I feel like that wouldn't sit very well on my palate. That's my baby Keter. Yeah, her just
Yeah, that's a cute dog, though. I like that dog.
her just bestest girl in the whole way rude.
I
Yeah,
like German Shepherds.
who's shedding right now?
I like German Shepherds, though. I like them, you know.
I like pulling her fluffs out. Hold on. She
She's
hates it
beautiful.
when I do.
She's a beautiful dog, though. She really is.
all of her little fluffs. Yes.
Wayne, hell, John says, Wayne, hell no. What?
Here.
Peanut butter and Joe pickle? What's the matter with that? Spicy Joe pickle?
Pickles. I'm addicted. I buy so many pickles. I'm not even pregnant, and I love pickles. Oh, these are spicy pickles. And I drink the juice like my grandpa. Here we go. So
They
good.
said the juice is good for you. I don't know why they say that, but they did. Did you say that?
Because when you're dehydrated, so a lot of like Gatorades and stuff, Powerades, it's got a kick. They have electrolytes, but they have sodium in them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not mixing well with my coffee. I just took a sip of iced coffee, and then I drank some pickle juice because somebody was talking about pickles. There's a bad combination for you.
It is.
This is the Ashley taste test. No.
Don't give me like Judy made. Judy made is just a cool idea on her channel about the crazy lady taste.
Really?
I like that when she does that. It's funny.
Really, Judy? See, well, I have spicy pickles, so I could see like a bacon chocolate covered pickle, but like more of like a bread and butter, like a already sweet pickle.
Just because salty hydrogens. I know.
Yeah, exactly. Because salt can dehydrate you.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen that, Steven. I made a video of coffee with pancake syrup and chocolate sauce. Pancake syrup is actually a lot of times if you don't have an ingredient, syrup's kind of like honey, and people use that as a substitute for like a sugary. So maple's really good. When I make sausage gravy, I use the Bob Evans zesty, so it's spicy, and then I balance out the spice, so it's like that sweet heat, like Judy was kind of saying. It's that sweet heat, so you add some maple drizzle to that, and you stir that into your sausage gravy, and it's like the perfect balance. It kind of takes away from the heat.
Mm-hmm.
Iced coffee and spicy pickles, though, no.
If you some people have acid reflux. They said if you are making a pizza, you add a little sugar in the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
It cuts down the acid to it.
Mm-hmm. I've made homemade spaghetti sauce, and I don't like really sweet sauces, but like I've grown my own tomatoes,
mm-hmm.
and sometimes they're very naturally acidic. A lot of times it can be acidic from like the vinegar, the acid in that when you buy it in like a jar.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's already a high acidity when you pull it off your plant, your vine, yeah, I've sprinkled sugar in sauce.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll put my fresh garlic, my
I wouldn't put a lot in there though. Just
no, not a lot.
No, just a little bit to kill the acid. That's it.
Right.
No.
And that's kind of like I'll make like potatoes and stuff, and I'll put a little bit of salt. Like I don't salt my food. I feel like if it's bland and I make a pot roast, then people can take as much salt as they want. They could use half a salt shaker if that's what they desire. But I'll put a little bit of salt and a little bit of sugar. There's a place here in Long Island that makes pickle sandwiches. Anything you want on a sandwich, they put on a big pickle. I always put sugar in my sauce. I didn't see the black bean brownies. My friend has made those, but I did see your black bean burgers. Again, Judy, I've bought black bean burgers, and the way that you did it made it look so easy. And I've never grown beans, which I would love to do. I've tried like green beans, peas. For some reason, I struggle with beans, like the bean family. Cucumbers, tomatoes, peppers, they take off. I struggle with cabbage too. I don't know if you have a garden, Wayne.
No, I like to have one, but I can't stand lettuce. So I don't like eating it because I don't like eating lettuce. I feel like I'm a rabbit. I don't like eating lettuce. My brother says that's good for you, lettuce. I don't like it, so I ain't eating it. It's plain and simple.
I've never grown iceberg lettuce. I love leaf lettuce from the garden. My grandma used to grow it, but she would grow the leaves too big and they'd get bitter and they'd get this white sap in it.
Mm,
Because we'd have to go out and she would make me pick it. She'd make me pull the weeds. We'd have to bring it in from the garden to the table. And every night we had leaf lettuce. But
mm.
she made it so big that when you snap it off, it had this
Oh,
bitter
fine,
taste. It was
fine.
horrible. I mean, we ate it, but it was horrible.
Oh,
I
I
was,
know you. She was surprised how many views she got.
which one? Yeah, Steven, what are we talking? Like this, like the spears, like how they cut them, like they quarter them. It's in the short view videos, Judy May. See, I've never had luck with green beans. When I grew green beans, I got 3 green beans and I maybe got 3 snap peas.
Mm.
Cucumbers, I couldn't keep up. Peppers, I couldn't keep up. I tried to grow eggplant. I got 1 eggplant and then a little tiny baby eggplant. They flowered, but they wouldn't grow.
Mm.
Hot peppers, those were good. I did broccoli. I did cauliflower. Actually, I did purple cauliflower. I got ahead of that. That was good. Never done like melons or anything or gourds.
Hey, Anne Marie, how you doing? Welcome.
I will get cucumbers from my garden and make my own pickles. Yeah. Hi, Emery. Yeah, but I mean, well, nothing beats a freaking tomato or a pepper or leaf lettuce out of your garden.
Right.
It tastes nothing like the store. Like, I don't know. It's so refreshing. It's so refreshing.
Isn't it hard to grow leaf lettuce in the garden?
No, leaf lettuce. The first time I grew leaf lettuce, it took off really good. I grew cilantro really good. The second year, I planted too late in the season. So leaf lettuce it likes cooler weather. So in the summertime, the sun kind of burns it up,
Mm.
and you can trim it to where it'll grow off and branch off and continue to grow more leaves. But when that summer sun, that hot 80, 90 degree weather beats down on it, you ain't getting crapola off of it. I actually have an indoor garden, and it's yay big. It's got artificial light, and you put these seed pods in it. It looks like a Keurig almost.
Yeah.
And it's got like a little point, and it's all hydroponic, so it grows in the water, and you give it plant food. I could grow lettuce all year round indoors, to be honest.
Anne Marie, Anne Marie, yeah, Anne Marie. That's her name.
This year I'm doing Roma tomato plants, cherry tomato plants, green peppers, my pumpkins and beans. Yeah, your pumpkins were really cool. I've never done beans. How's that work out for you, Judy May? Because I love chili. I love beans in soup. I've done refried beans. Do tell. And have you ever taken your pumpkins and made your own pumpkin puree? Because that's another thing. I make a pumpkin pie smoothie. I'll buy the puree from the store like you would make a pumpkin pie, and I put honey in it and I put ice, and oh my god, everybody, I'm telling you, once I get this food truck, everybody's like, where do you get these ideas? And I'm like, I get them from my head. Yeah, you can grow them in containers. I've done buckets. I've done totes. I've drilled holes in them. Yeah, leaf lettuce, as long as the climate's not too hot. But I'm telling you, Wayne, if you hate like iceberg lettuce, leaf lettuce, it's out of this world. It's not the same. It's not on this, and you can't. Well, now you can buy it from the store. The store I work at sells it. It's locally grown. It's just, and my bunnies love it too. They love it. But yeah. Here I am popping off at the mouth. I don't ever shut up. I'm telling you.
That's all right. It's all right. I'm listening to you.
No, I know you are. But I said I was only gonna be up here for a little bit. Are,
There's never a little bit when you're up on my stream. There's never a little bit. I told you that. All right.
I
So
know.
I don't mind you up here.
No, me either. Like I said, Nate's at work and I'm bored and I like talking to you guys. You guys make my day. It's nice chatting. And I think it's cool that we can chat from miles away.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow wax beans. Outlaw, yeah. I wish I could say I like those. The ones that I bought in the can tasted like chemicals. They were funny. I'm sure if I grew them fresh, they would be good. I do good with beans. Soon as they start coming on, the more you pick them, the more beans you get on the vine. Okay, but is that like a spring thing? Is that all summer? No, I've never made my own pumpkin puree. I just use them for Halloween. Okay, do you get like good sized pumpkins? See, that amazes me. I'm not like a green thumb. I kill like house plants. I don't know. I'm going to try to go grow lettuce this year. String beans, tomatoes, and all types of tomatoes, cucumbers, eggplant, and squash. Good luck on the eggplant. Because like I said, Stephen, mine flowered like they were gonna bloom, but then I only got one and I had one, it was like a golf ball size one. And I don't know if there just wasn't enough space, so there was lack of nutrients because I made raised beds like boxes and I took like the wood. So I don't know if I wasn't giving them enough nutrients or if I just planted too late in the game. Um Honestly, Outlaw, yes. And you can do the old trick where you take a paper towel and you moisten the paper towel and you put the seeds in it and you put it in a dark place and they'll start to sprout. When the seeds start to sprout, then you can transfer those into soil or what do you call that? There's like those round discs. You can transfer them and put them into that, and then when those take off, peat moss maybe. Um, but you can do anything from a seed with a like a wet paper towel in a dark place. It's really cool. It's really cool because you just put it, you wet the paper towel, you wring it out so it's moist. Then you take a Ziploc bag, you put the seed in the bag, and you can put 2, 3, 4 in a bag, and then you put it in a dark place, and the moisture will make the seed sprout, and then you can deposit it, and it'll be like a plant in itself. And if the seed fails, you can, like I said, you put like 4 in a bag, however many you want. You could probably put 6 in a small Ziploc bag, like a sandwich baggie. The ones that don't work, you just throw them in the trash. The ones that do, you just put them in dirt. I had 4 eggplant last year and about 5 cucumbers and some string beans, a lot of tomatoes, cherry aroma tomatoes, and beefsteak. Now, where are you at, Stephen? Are you in is it a high climate, like more heat? Or do you get like the 4 seasons? Are you in a more dry climate? Are you like Florida, California?
New York. He's in New York.
Okay, so you're similar to me. One year I had a pumpkin big enough to cut it out and wore it on my head during a Halloween bash. That's cool. That's cool, Judy. Judy, you're my hippie chick girl.
Yeah, we're on here for an hour and 29 minutes. It's not bad starting late, you know. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. And how's everyone's weather doing? Hi, Steven. How's your weather doing down where you are? So I'm wondering, how's it going? You see it getting snow again or no? I don't know. Yeah. So how's the weather down in Long Island? He's from Long Island, Ashley.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay. I got you.
How's the weather down Long Island? Making
Iced
another
coffee.
making another video now. I got a shelf I'm half through. I made it up with I put wood and took the mirrors out of it. Stupid thing. And took the metal screening out of the side of them. Sharp as a blade. That sucker cut your fingers.
Outlaw, you're funny. That was a cool video you dropped earlier, Wayne, with the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the original cushion, or did you make that too?
The cushion came with it, but I had an extra red cloth. I put it. See, I couldn't show when I stapled it in.
You
But it was,
reupholstered it?
yeah, I put it over the other existing cushion.
Okay. Yeah,
I
that
like
was nice. I like that.
I like the red towel, so I figured to put it make it look
No, that was spiffy. Yeah, that was
a lot of
nice.
work. But well, the problem with that, I'm explaining about that chair video. That office chair, I fixed it,
Mm-hmm.
but one little issue, it was a little plate that when they broke it with the sledgehammer, they
Mm-hmm.
broke the basin of it with it, and I knew they broke with a sledgehammer. But the
Mm-hmm.
basin was busted. I took the middle plate out and threw it, got rid of it. And I bolted the other two plates on the side, tightened it up to make it the chair to be steady. So
Stop. That's okay. You're the bestest. You're the bestest. I'm so
So
safe.
now-
You did a good job. Yes.
so now the chair is safe and it ain't moving around no more.
You're the bestest doggy ever. Oh, say hi to everybody. Yes, or keep me safe. I know. There's nobody. I promise. I promise. It's
Who's she
okay.
barking at? Who's she barking at? The
The
rabbit?
neighbor, when she hears the car door shut, she's barking
Oh,
like, "Hey, I'm in here and I'm keeping my people safe."
that's good.
Her,
She's doing you good,
her
keeping you
doing her
safe.
job. Her doing her job. Yet her did. Her do
Now,
good.
did you see that part of the video where I showed the plate? In that video was a metal plate
Yeah.
in the middle of that pot that was busted.
Yeah.
And the two plates on the side were broken too. So they took a sledgehammer and broke the wood on the chair. So I took my metal drill bit and I drilled two holes on both sides and put bolts in them
To
tightened
secure
them
it,
up.
make it more
Yeah.
stable. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. No, that turned out real good. That was a good video. And I figured that wasn't the original upholstery, so you
The
didn't show
original's
that.
underneath. The original is underneath it.
Yeah.
But
But it looked like the way you reupholstered it. It looked like it could have been original, but I figured it wasn't because that's not an ordinary design that you see. It was spiffy, but I figured that's why I was asking because that's not an original pattern. So I kind of figured that you reupholstered it also.
it came off
Which
an antique chair. That's where it came from.
yeah.
My friend's antique chair, I took it off the old cushion and I
Mhm.
removed it. And what they did, they overlapped it. They didn't cut it. They overlapped it because it was too long. So I figured I didn't realize it. And when I realized it will fit the whole office chair over, I used it. So it worked out very well. So it came out very well. It's a lot of work, a lot of backbreaker
Sure.
work. This chair, but it's worth it. It's worth $349 chair.
Yeah.
So if you get it for free, it's pretty decent.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing. As long as you're handy and you're crafty. I mean, like I said, I bought a whole dresser for $20 with the mirror, 6 drawers plus 2 additional drawers, just like a door, a magnetic door,
Yeah.
and with just a slight adjustment of the plates and the magnets, and then painting it and taking off the hardware. I mean, you can, and it's solid wood. There's no, like, you can't even buy something for solid wood anywhere for $20. you know. And then we got the chair for 50, which is crazy to me that the dresser was less than the chair, but that's just because the door was off the hinge. With a warped leg just from being screwed in and out for so much. The threading didn't line up. For $50, we fixed the chair too, you know. Nothing wrong with it.
Well,
Nice chair.
if I knew you needed a thread thing, that what I showed you. Remember I showed you
Yeah,
on the.
yep. It looks like a light bulb screw at the end. Yeah, and that's good to know too, because for the future, I constantly thrift. I'm not paying full price for garbage. So that was a huge help too, because you told me about the washer. You know, it fills.
Well, you know what? That's that's not a washer. It's a lock nut screw. You could drill a hole on the leg for a table,
Mhm.
screw it in, and you can put the screw through and it'll lock it right in.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, you were saying you thought it was a washer that night. You weren't sure. So it's a lock
yeah,
nut.
it's a lock washer, but it's a something that you can say if you have a chair that you can't put a screw through anymore and it won't tighten up.
Mhm.
You get a small drill bit, size is that
And
one I was talking, and
you
you can
re-drill.
tap it in. Yeah, you can tap it in lightly, and it'll screw in, and you can put another screw that originally went with the chair into that pot, and it'll tighten it up. It'll never come
Yeah.
out again.
Right. Yeah, I'd never seen that. Are you saying a lug nut?
It's like it's like one of those. If you put a screw in something like, I say if it's an old chair, right, and the
Yeah.
leg come off, and the leg fell off the chair, and you won't, and you try to put the screw back in, and it wouldn't tighten up. That pot I showed you, that's where I got it from out of an old chair leg, out of an old antique chair leg. And what it is, you can just take a pair of pliers, lightly screw it into that hole once you drill it in, or tap it in.
Ugh.
That screw will go in that metal bracket, like that metal lock nut, and it'll lock the chair in. It won't come out anymore. It will no longer be
Gotcha.
broken. I don't even know if they sell them anymore. I don't know if they're still out. They might be. Hardware stores will sell them, but
Did my baby care? Did my baby care?
I
Did
got a
my
lot of them
baby
in the house somewhere.
care? You're the bestest girl. You're the
I got
bestest.
I got a lot of them somewhere in my house. I think I took them out of the chairs. I think I have a bunch somewhere in the house put away. But
You're mute. I'm mute. I'm mute. You're too mute. You're the bestest girl.
did you finally fix that leg? What you were talking about in that chair? You said you.
Oh yeah, the chair's good. Um, I fixed the chair on the 4-piece leaf table. And then I painted all of the 6 drawers and then the one uh, door on the dresser. I just have to actually paint the dresser itself, but I'm
Mm,
gonna wait, excuse me, till I move so
mm,
I could take it out in the yard
right.
when it warms up, because I'm gonna have to tape it off because it's got not actual gold plated, but it's got
Sure.
like a
Come on, Dave.
metal
Dave wants to
metal
come up.
strip. Hey Dave! Hey Dave, say hi to Kier. He say hi to
Here
Kier.
comes
What
Dave.
happened
Here he
to
comes. Come on up, Dave. Yeah, I like being handy with my hands, though. I like doing it. And
Yes,
I
baby
got a
Kier.
good that printer's all fixing of that office chalk for you.
You got that too?
That's working good too.
Good, 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 good. And the laptop you said, did you get that going?
Yeah, it's going to be expiring because Windows 10, but it's not
Mm-hmm.
a big deal, you know. But here's Dave now.
Ashley,
Dave, what's up, Dave?
Ashley, what's going on? You have a good night so far?
What you talking about, Willis?
What are you talking about, Jane? Where's Tarzan?
Mr. Jefferson.
Yeah, oh, how about the good times?
Mm-hmm. You know.
You know,
Nothing. We're just talking about Wayne's chair and stuff.
chair.
Oh,
What do I want to talk about a chair for? That's boring. Put me to sleep. Take
I
me
have
have
a
a
chair.
nap.
I have a chair, king of the castle. I found one of those step ladders in the dumpster, and it took me a while to get that fixed. Finally found a bolt for that. Now it's working condition.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
good. You found. Hey, you always found some good stuff in the dumpster.
Yeah, and that's the craziest part because you could pay like $2 to $5 for.
I found
like
a
you
girl in
said-
the I got a girl in the dumpster once.
Shut up, Dave.
She stomped and ran away. Maybe she smelled like tuna fish.
Oh my god.
Oh, David, I'm telling you.
Dave.
I'm sorry about that.
That's
No,
all.
she's
Sounds
nasty.
like-
She's chasing me. She had no teeth even. Come here. You back here. You take you out the dumpster, push her back.
Yeah, because you were invading her home.
I don't know if that was a home. A lot of flies around there and a lot of bugs
Oh, Lord.
and
Oh, my
animals
goodness.
are coming out of there like this.
I
And
can't
Yeah.
understand how. I can't understand how people can go dumpster diving though.
I don't know how anybody go dumpster diving. I know.
Dumpster diving is cool if you find the products on the. I've never done it.
That kid
But
did it. How and that kid we knew to know, huh? Found
I've
all
seen-
kinds of good stuff, and he's now look. He's way up. He's in college now. Paid
Yeah.
for his college, I guess.
Yeah, because you can go. Okay, it's stupid because we do the
She
same
knows a
crap
lot.
throughout the day. The dumpster's not locked.
Right.
Well, we don't have anything good that we throw away. If you go to a big store, like at the mall or something, they'll have clothes, they'll have perfume, they'll have lotions, like they'll have stuff that you're paying $20, $30, $50, $60 for that the cap might be broken on, and they didn't lock the dumpster up. And these people that are like hardcore dumpster divers, they'll go in, they'll scope it out, and then they'll take it out. Like they'll take food out that's just thrown out. Nothing's wrong with it. They'll
I
take
know
like
that.
they'll take like cartons of eggs out, but
Yep.
because one egg has a crack in it, eggs are like $7 a carton.
Welcome, Jace.
Some places they're like $13.
Hey Jay. Yeah, I know. I just bought some eggs
Hey,
today.
Jay.
It was like $5.99 I paid for them.
Yeah. Eggs right now, I'm surprised. I bought eggs were like $7.99 for white eggs like a week or two ago. I bought brown eggs last week for $5.49, and I love me some brown eggs, and they were cheaper than the white eggs.
I got the white eggs one time, right? For
Mhm.
$7. No, I had a cotton of them. It was like $4.99 for them at the where I went and get them.
Well, Aldi was having them for $4.99, and they had a limit. You could only buy two.
I didn't go there. Going over down the street from me, I had to go and walking way up there.
But they were like
Right
like
around the corner, the guy sold me. He sold me a dozen of them, 24 for $7. A 24 dozen, $7. That was pretty cheap too. That was
That's a good
cheap.
deal.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, I found a half dozen, or no, I found a dozen of eggs for they were $7.99, and one had a crack in it. And I went up to my boss and I was like, "Can I get these for like $1 off, $2 off?" And he's like, "No, we have eggs back there." And I was like, "Oh, you're an ass." Steven, I've done dumpster diving. I found a lot of good stuff, especially at Dollar Tree and Marshalls and TJ Maxx and even Home Goods. Yeah, that's the thing.
Hello, Chris. Hi, good evening to
Hey,
you.
Chris.
First you get the chicken, then the eggs. If you scope out those like expensive stores, you really got to do your research and scope stuff
That's how
out.
you got over there. You got to read. I have to research.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
Judy May, how
can
you
find
doing? Good
some
evening to you, Judy
cool
May.
stuff. Seriously.
Mm.
But you get second, and then
But I don't
Yeah.
have that kind of time on my hands to.
I don't either.
No, I don't. I'm too busy.
I want
I'm
to go
not-
in no dumpster. No way. I'm afraid he might get attacked, and I run home with no clothes on. Oh my gosh!
No, I wouldn't go downstairs.
I wouldn't go in there either. You don't know if animals in there.
That's
Well,
not my
that's-
thing.
That's because you found a woman in there with flies on her coming after you, yelling at you. Dave.
She had no teeth either.
David,
I knew that. I
She
thought
was
that.
nude. Hey, she was nude too, and I ran away. I said, "I'm getting out of here."
Oh, please.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
you would have
nasty.
contracted something more than trash from that.
I was out of there. I didn't climb in there.
Oh, how?
I didn't climb in there. She was in there. I didn't go. I saw her. I ran away and stuff. Come here. I said, "No way. I'll see you later."
Jeez.
On a real note,
That was not
This is-
real.
this is crazy too.
What?
I watched a short, and a lady took a dumpster and turned it into a mini home. Now
Mm.
that's cool. It had siding on it, a roof. That's pretty neat. That's too small for me though. That's a bathroom for
Oh,
me.
that's it.
Yeah.
I saw on the camping channel, right? This guy was smart. He knows he took a big dumpster, a long one. He put he fixed it all. He had windows on it. He put
You mean
couch in there.
storage? Doesn't a storage unit like a storage thing?
No, that's another thing on there. On no, this is another guy. It's just a guy who does things. He put when he started out, right?
Good night, Steven.
He cut the windows
Nice,
out and
Stephen.
put the windows in, right?
Uh
All the
huh.
furniture. And after he was done, he put a front thing on. He's driving it around. I was laughing. He drove the whole. He pitched the thing on. He drove it. He drove it all around. He put the engine in. He drove it all around and stuff.
Yeah.
Made like a bus out of it.
Yeah.
I was saying, oh crap, how do you do that? Well, I followed him and I found out how to get it. It was good.
No, that's crazy. You can do some cool. I've seen some cool stuff with like school buses. Like they turn that into like a trailer. They got a bathroom, like a shower, a kitchen. It's insane, and it's all decorated. The floors got like wood flooring or like
Yeah, he had wood flooring all the way through, right?
yeah,
And he had a bedroom in here.
plants.
He had a kitchen. He had a sink in there and everything. I was saying,
Yeah.
oh,
Those school buses that they remake, that's neat. I watched somebody, it was a couple, and that's cool. That's simple living, and that's great, where you
yeah,
just have some clothes, you have enough to cook your food and buy it as you go. That's, to me, that's amazing.
yeah.
But
School
What's the
bus
name of that?
schooling.
Hey Wayne, what's the name of that Texas what with building containers and everything?
nice
No,
outlaw.
but that I know a guy that made a school bus schoolie, he calls himself.
Oh,
and,
really?
he
Oh,
made
wow.
a bus over into a home on the wheels.
Wow.
It's amazing. It's beautiful. They put skylighting in, and it was cute because the whole short was about a spider, a little teeny tiny spider that they found, and they kept the spider safe, and they had their pets, and they had like beautiful plants, and they grew like a garden indoors, and they had a shower and a bathroom, like
Mhm.
the whole
And they
9 yards on a bus. And it
And
was
then he kept it. What did you say? He kept the
little teeny spider. Little teeny spider. They made it was so cute. They made a bookshelf for the spider to climb up. And then they put him in all these plants. It was so cool. It was about a tiny spider, but it was a whole bus, a school bus that they made into a house.
wow.
And it was, honestly, what's crazy to me is these people spend more money on this bus turning it into a house. That their bus looks nicer than the house that I live in now. A whole house.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's crazy.
Mhm.
It's crazy. And they fed them, like they had plants, and they would feed them like flies that would get in the bus. And it was cute. Little teeny
What they
spider.
do? What you said? They feed the flies to get in the bus.
They fed the spider. He was just a
Oh, the flies.
little like
All right, okay.
like a normal, like little jumpy house.
Oh
spider.
yeah, I
He
seen
wasn't poisonous, but it was cute, and he had his little eyeballs, and they built him this whole little cute home. It was so cute. But yeah, this spider's rolling in class, man. This spider's house is nicer than mine. I'm like, damn, this spider just came in because it was cold one day, and he's rolling.
Yeah,
He probably
you can search it on the web, on YouTube about
Mhm.
what you're asking there about the containers, the storage
Yeah.
containers. You can probably find it on YouTube, building houses out of it.
But you think you can find them on YouTube?
YouTube has everything on there.
I've tried.
Tons of stuff. Tons of stuff. School bus schoolies, the one the guy that made the school bus into his house.
Oh yeah.
And I used to watch. I didn't watch him in a while.
Well, Wayne, what was that? The Texas Flip? They had out. Was that the name of it? With the two the fat sisters, Donna and what's the other one?
Texas Flip, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good show. We used to watch, and then the father come in, cut it out, you girls. You're so fat. I got to take a chain and pull you out if you can fall to the floor.
See if that's on YouTube, Dave. See if they're on YouTube.
Yeah,
See if they're on there. Remember that song I played and it pointed to her?
yeah, no, I'm pointing right to her.
I started laughing.
I know.
Well, now the box in the other room's fixed now. It's working good.
Man, it never working good, huh?
He turned on my surround sound for me too, and it sounded good. The pole was the reason why it wasn't working. The pole that wasn't working anymore, so they had to fix it. My
Yeah.
internet's not lagging now either.
I know. I was singing tonight. I was singing on Michelle's channel. Then she ended up come over here to join you afterwards.
Mm.
It wasn't on two. It was only on for a couple, like 2 hours. I got off.
Mm.
I got there. No, I was only on there for 10 minutes because the girl I was singing with, she got on early and she's ending the whole live stream. So I went on. And,
There he is.
Say hi.
hey, how's it going, dude? What's
Hey,
going on?
hey, Sherlock Holmes, how you doing? What's up, man?
Dave.
How's all the? You catch any crooks out there stealing some donuts or something? Or
No, not yet. That's not my
Thanks, babe.
not my under my discretion.
okay.
Yeah, he surprised me. I didn't know he was gonna be home.
Surprise, surprise. It's
I
Alex.
know.
Surprise!
nice
Surprise!
surprise.
Surprise! Call EG. Surprise!
Will you switch the clothes over and I'll cook dinner? I'm going
Hey,
to.
Sergeant, remember Goldman Pyle?
Oh my gosh.
That show was
Barney
funny.
Fife. Barney Fife. He was Gomer Pyle.
Yeah, hey, Barney Fife wasn't Goldman Pyle.
Mm-hmm.
Jim
What?
Davis. Jim Davis.
Davis.
was home.
He was only on Andy Griffith. Well,
Yeah, but he was Barney Fife on Andy Griffith.
yeah,
No,
but
he
hey,
wasn't. No, he wasn't. That was Gomer
Barney-
Pyle, the mechanic.
That's what I said.
Barney Fife was a sheriff, the stupid
no,
goof.
deputy.
Oh,
it's-
Barney
and,
was the old guy.
yeah. And then there's and then you know who
My bad.
yeah, the sheriff, right? He
Yeah.
said to
Yeah,
him, Barney
sure.
Fife, don't put a bullet in your gun because you shoot yourself all the time.
No, I'm wrong. It smells like pineapple. Is this
Yeah,
pineapple?
Andy Griffin was the sheriff, and
Yeah.
Barney Fife was the deputy.
Yeah.
It was funny. That was a good show for one day.
Remember that? Remember
Mayberry.
you know that old guy who did the barber shop? He had Alzheimer's, you know. He died from it. After
That's sad.
yeah, he couldn't forget. I thought he was only kidding around. He couldn't forget. He forgets everything. But they said he had Alzheimer's. He couldn't remember nothing. I thought he was only kidding.
Nah, bro.
He started stuttering when he talks and everything. The guy was funny.
I watched this couple called My Contain Your Life. I watched this couple called My Contain
Give
Your
me that.
Life. Oh, okay, Judy, man.
What did you say, Wayne?
She said she watched this couple called My Container Life.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
Wow.
panel. Oh, this in town. So, oh yeah, I know.
I watch that new movie that come out. Ashley
He was on
comes home.
He was on Hal Hogan's Heroes
Huh?
as a factory owner on Hogan's
I
Heroes.
said they have a new movie out named Ashley Comes Home.
I'm already home.
You're starring in it.
I'm the star of the show.
Oh, well, you're starring everything, Ashley.
with Sherlock Holmes right beside her.
Yeah, he fights crime, man. He captures all these crooks out there, man.
I'm the only crook. He's gonna capture me.
Oh, hey, Ashley.
Yes.
Ashley, he'd love to capture you.
He already did.
Now
He
he's
has
got
the
you.
keys
Know
to that.
uh,
Now, yeah, he's the hamburglar. He's hangry. He's the hangry hamburglar.
hey, Ashley, you want to hear something? I
What?
had this guy in work who looked like the hamburger in Popeye,
Uh-huh.
and he was fat and everything. So some guy went up to him one day and put on his back, kicked me on an ass. And people keep kicking him. And then one day, this guy, Mike, right? He chased him into
Yeah.
the door and he put the forklift in front of the door and let him out.
Oh my gosh.
Kick me on my ass.
That's what he put on
He
his
just
back,
picked up
kicked me
all
on
the
the
hair.
ass. Somebody go up and booted him in his ass. He ran in his office. Someone's booting me. Leave me alone. He said. Then he sat down. He has a mirror in his office. He saw the thing. He took it off. Mike
Oh my
Hannigan put it
gosh.
on his back. Mike Hannigan used to bother him all the time.
Really?
Yeah, he could go over there. Hey, what are you doing? I'm doing nothing. Hamburger. Don't steal my lunch today. And leave me alone. I'm on hand. You look like him. And then before he left, he put the sign on his back. Then he drove away and went to work.
Remember
Oh my gosh.
All in the Family when they did that to Edith's husband? They said, "Kick me hard," and they put the sticker on the back that said "Kick me hard," and she booted him. She said, "What'd you boot me in my ass for?" He said, "It said in the back, kick me hard."
Kick me hard. That's awesome.
He sounds
It's
like
like
this. He
the guy
he
run
said,
the
Archie, it says kick me.
Archie,
Yeah.
go Archie.
the deli guy put it on that guy. Oh well, it's on Goma file that
Yeah, I know.
he stuck it on his
Got a
back.
funny
and then,
voice. Archie, they said on your back, kick me hard.
Geez, you just take it off. Just-
Remember that time when she was in the house and the guy tried to rape her and he told her husband, he told that guy to get out of the house.
Hmm.
That was terrible. I didn't
That
like
was a political show, I think,
it. It was a
Of
political
course.
show, you're right.
That's the one.
but it
babe.
made it though. Made the viewers though.
Thank you.
I like Oracle.
Oh, you
I
mean,
liked her too.
about the
Remember that Oracle? Hey, Oracle, Bruce Lee. Remember?
Did I do that?
Yeah, I
how
know,
about
but yeah.
that about the
Wait.
bombs? Remember the thing about the radio?
Oh yeah, about the bombs.
He
The
said,
music played and it shot up the air. The rocket
firework.
Nice.
firework. And then he was Bruce Lee Oracle.
I
And he
know.
went in and saved Laura in the show, and he was beating everybody up.
That was crazy. That show.
I don't know how he could keep that voice. He said he didn't like to do that voice. He said,
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
like
I remember that. Well, that's what's crazy about a lot of like character actors. They get casted as a character actor and then they have to keep up that act. And that's what Urkel said drove him crazy because he had to maintain this, character act
Yeah.
because nobody would cast him. And he said it drove him mad because he had to play this like, did I do that? But that's not who he was,
yeah.
And it drove him mad because he was like,
when you go
did
out
I
with
do
me,
that?
Laura,
Yeah.
when you go out with me.
Oh, Laura. Yeah. Yeah. And
Hey,
it drove him
He
crazy.
wear them high pants up with the things on.
The
them.
suspenders.
Yeah, suspenders. And he had his pants way up, and he got his skinny legs. He walked around. I thought
And he could act really well, I guess, and he had like a voice on him and everything.
Yeah,
He
how
could
about
sing.
How about the time machine? They turn anything to anything. I like that.
Except- Yep.
He made Mr. Winslow into a martial artist with him, and he climbed out of there he was Bruce Lee, and he was his partner. I started laughing.
Yeah.
I don't know how the hell he did that. It was funny.
Mm.
Well, it must have been cool to turn people. I don't know how the heck they did that, Ashley. How they did it on the show. I don't know how the hell they did
Honestly, shows back in the day were so much more advanced for their time.
Yeah.
I think that's why we all related to them and we all we liked them so much. But I mean, even looking back now, like older shows, it's like, oh, this is so much funnier than today's crap. Like
that. Yeah, they are.
I won't watch shows today, and maybe it's just because the time frame we grew up in.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't. They uphold themselves so much better than the garbage on TV now. I don't know.
Dave, you forgot one thing when you left the grill on, remember?
Oh yeah.
And he burnt the restaurant. Remember? He said, "I do that." Remember, Dave?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
How about then when he's in the hotel room, right? And Laura told him to sleep on another bed. He got himself caught in the bed. He couldn't get out, and Laura had to help him. Oh, Laura, I'm stuck in here.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. She said, I'll be right over. Then he tried to get out of it. And he keeps on falling into it, trying to get his legs caught. That was funny.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Yeah.
Really good stuff.
He knows how to be a clumsy guy, man, that show.
That just sucks. It's like he just got casted out as this nerdy little dude.
He wouldn't do it anymore. He's glad he stopped. He don't do it
No,
anymore.
he won't. He won't.
Won't do that
people-
show. You know, he's a really smart guy when he's in school. But
Mhm.
not Oracle, but him.
Yep.
He was smart. He was
Yep.
really
That's what pissed him off. A lot of actors and actresses that didn't sell themselves out, they quit acting entirely because they could only get casted for so many roles, and eventually they didn't want to do it, so they just went on to college and you know, they made a career out of the schooling that they had because they just couldn't continue doing the things that they were casted to do, you know, that character cast role.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's sad because when you have talent, you want to do more with your talent, but they won't let you. You know,
Yeah.
it's.
You know that Laura's brother, the big kid they have on the show.
Mm-hmm.
He keeps in contact with her, all the time. Talks to her.
Oh, that's good.
He
Yeah, and
keeps
that's the way it should
keeps
be.
in contact with her mother, and the father was on the show too. He
Mm-hmm.
hangs out. They all hang out together and talk and have a good time.
Yeah, see, that's nice. That's kind of how like Will Smith kind of went. I mean, he had some roles. You know, he kind of got into the whole like sci-fi thing, but even his music, I mean, he was very anti. Will Smith was very anti. Like, I'm not gonna drop vulgarity. I'm not gonna curse in my songs. You know,
Uh,
um, and they kind of character cast him too. They just kind of. But he's got talent. I mean, he didn't get enough recognition like he should have, you know.
Fresh and Bel Air, and he went up and sang that
Yeah,
song.
he
It
was a
was made me
goofball.
laugh when he got out of the
Yeah,
cab. He go,
yeah, but he made like the Pursuit of Happiness, which was a true story. He was selling X-ray machines, and
uh,
they were too expensive or they weren't accurate enough, and he put his son in two of his movies, and
I know the
uh,
kung fu movie that was the son, and the other show.
was that a Karate Kid remake?
Yeah, his son was in there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and
His fast in that.
yep, and then he was in The Pursuit of Happiness, and then there was a sci-fi movie, which everybody said that movie flopped, and I actually liked it. I
Hmm.
can't think of the name right now, but yeah, I thought it was a good movie.
Hmm.
What's the name of the other one? Bad Boys or something? Cops? What was that? When he was with
Yep, yep.
Lawrence.
Bad Boys.
Yeah, that was a good movie. I saw the movies. They're good, but a little funny too.
It was hilarious. Yeah, it had a story. It had a story point, and it had humor in it, and action,
It was
and
funny
yeah.
as hell, man.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that one with The Rock in it and Kevin Hart in it? Don't leave
Uh,
that gun alone, he says. Oh, I was just playing with it. That Rock was in there with him. He cracked me up. Both of them were yelling at him all the time.
maybe I don't. I
No, I
don't know.
just saw the previews. I didn't watch it. I just seen the previews. I was laughing.
David, how about white men can't jump? I'm gonna get that gun. I'm gonna shoot you while I'll jump over
Oh yeah, yeah.
the
Yeah, I Robot. Yeah, Karate Kid 2. Yeah.
If a white man can't jump. Ever see that one? I'm gonna get
No.
go in my car because he couldn't win in the basketball games. I'm gonna go in my car and get my gun and shoot you always. Nobody jumped over the fence and took off. And he goes
Nice.
over there. He goes over to the store and he asks us. He knows the guy in the store and he goes, "Hey, give me $400 for it. I ain't give me no four. I give you 200. Okay, thank you." And he sold the gun to him.
That's funny.
Yes.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here because he's
Okay.
home now.
Yeah, take care.
Yeah, bye.
Bye, Ashley. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye, Ashley.
Have a good night. Bye.
You
Yep.
too. Bye, Ashley.
Wow. 2 hours and 3 minutes.
Wow. Karate Kid too.
And it's 5 people up here, but you know what? Pretty soon we'll be getting off. And I only go for 2 hours.
It was
Time.
2 hours and 30 seconds. 2 hours
And 3 minutes.
35 seconds.
With Harrison, Seven, Wesley Snipes, and White Men Can't Jump. He met Chris remembers that.
Yeah,
Indiana Chris knows that movie.
that was a good movie.
I laughed at that film when they jumped over the fence. Thought it was funny.
Yeah.
They took off.
Yeah, the other guy, the white dude, came over and he's playing. And he lost his girlfriend because that was Perez.
Yeah.
And he lost her because he kept gambling.
Mm.
Uh,
All
Rosie Perez. That's what.
Yeah.
She
All right, so we're gonna scoot up here, everybody. For 2 hours. 2 hours is enough for me, so I want to get on out of here. Have a good night, everybody. We're gonna play the national anthem. We're gonna close this down, and I'm gonna go visit other channels tonight. And
Me too. I see a mob's on.
so everybody have a great night. Here comes the national anthem. Bye.